Hey guys, Dr. John here. And so what can we do to prevent sciatica? If you've had it in the past, you know how miserable it can be. What can we do? What are the habits that we can adopt to help us prevent this in the future? If you've watched any of my content or the videos above you, some of this will sound familiar and obvious. Number one, for sure, is to take care of your spine regularly through regular chiropractic care. Number one, hands down, bar none, it's the GOAT, okay? Just like if you were to go to a dentist, every dentist on the planet is going to tell you in order to take care of your teeth and the hygiene of your mouth, you need to brush every day, multiple times a day, floss, and go in for regular deep cleanings with a professional, right? That is the formula, right? And there's no deviation from it. And it's the same way with chiropractic. It's the same way with taking care of our spine. Regular chiropractic care is the GOAT at taking care of the joints of your spine. And there's many reasons behind that. I'll save it for another video. But here's some practical things that we can do aside from that to help with managing and preventing sciatica and taking care of our spine on a regular basis that we can do. Obviously, number one is going to be chiropractic care. So number two would be avoiding sedentary lifestyles, right? If you are sitting for 8, 9 hours, 10 hours a day, that is a huge problem. If you don't have physical activity or physical things that you do in your life, that is a problem. Never in human history have we been so sedentary as a group, right? And it is a huge issue, and there are serious consequences to that. Sedentary lifestyles is by far the number one reason why people have spinal issues in my office here, from my through my experience. Thousands and thousands and thousands of people that I've seen analyze their spine, etc. And so if that is you and you are sedentary and you do not, have much or any physical activity in your life, that has to change immediately, right? And it can be very easy, right? We don't need you to go to the gym and start to do extreme sports and this and that. It could be something as simple as starting to walk regularly, maybe it's just 10 minutes at first. Maybe it's 30 minutes, maybe it's an hour, whatever. It can be simple. It doesn't need to be extreme. What matters is consistency over time and doing it regularly, okay? That's number two. Number three, it kind of piggybacks off on number two, but if you watch my previous videos, you know that the sciatic nerve comes from the nerve roots that leave the lower back as well as the pelvis, right? And so they come together, they form the sciatic nerve, and they go down the back of our leg. So if we want to avoid having sciatica, if we want to take care of that part of our body, we have to make sure that our lower back, our lumbar spine moves well. We have to make sure that our pelvis and our hips move well. And so if we're going to do exercises, or we're going to select exercises or routines that are for the purpose of, let's say, avoiding sciatica or lessening our chances of ever having sciatic problems, then those are the areas that we should focus on. We should make sure that we have a really strong core, right? We should make sure we have a really strong core. We should make sure that our lower back can move and it has a mobility in all planes of motion that it's allowed. So flexion, extension, lateral bending, those are going to be big ones. Our hips, if we sit too much, we are for sure going to be really short and more in a flex posture here in our pelvis. So we have to do things to open them up. Something simple as lunging would be a really great way to open up your pelvis from too much sitting. So these are just simple things. Decompression, right? We can hang from a pull-up bar or hang from anything and just let our lower back and lumbar spine decompress with nothing more than gravity, right? So many things that we can do. I'm always working with my clients to just help guide them. Like these are the areas, these are the overall objectives that we should try and achieve. How you get there can be so many different ways, right? There's so many different exercises, activities, sports, classes, whatever that we can do and still accomplish those objectives. So those are the kind of the high level things that we should consider if we're trying to, improve our chances of never having sciatica or take care of that part of our body if we have weaknesses there. If you have any questions, reach out to me. I'd love to chat with you. It's always better if you have specific needs that we have a chat so that I can understand a little bit more about you and your particular stresses that you have, your history, any accidents, things like that you've been in. That always helps us give the best recommendations possible. So you can reach out to us, call, text anytime, and we look forward to speaking to you soon.